In 1892, a grand hotel was built in Americus, Georgia. Over the years, many people have visited or passed through, but a few people instead passed away in a tragic manner. Now, visitors report various ghostly occurrences, but one in particular stands out. Today, we'll discuss the history of these haunts. This is the Windsor Hotel episode. Welcome to Ghost Binkers. Pause for dramatic effect.
Why did you say Windsor Hotel episode? I don't know. This is like, do we normally just declare things the episode of things?
I'll explain in a second.
Is this a famous place? Is this a famous ghost place?
They all are. Hello, junior
no
and senior
way.
Binkers.
The McNutt House is famous.
I'm Trev, and I want to believe in ghosts ever so badly. And with me is my buddy and co-host Killian.
I live in the Overlook Hotel.
That's
the ghosts of my alcoholism.
I think
make
that's
me not able to write my little book.
Together, we are the Ghost Binkers, and we explore real-life spooky stories and joke the spooky credibility out of them. A light binking, so to speak.
Yeah, real-life stories in the sense that they happen in our world. People are telling me them as if they're true.
Yeah.
The stories are not real life in any way.
Well, they're real life in the sense that a real person,
someone thinks it.
A real person wrote it down on the internet for me to find.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, at this point, there might be a robot.
I was just saying, they're real life in the sense that they are really a part of my life for some reason.
Going back to your question, that I think is probably going to stay in the intro.
Okay.
Is this a famous hotel? Oh no! Why did I?
Yeah, you said
I call it the Windsor Hotel.
This is the
episode.
Windsor Hotel episode.
Because it's Black History Month, and I can do whatever the hell I want to do.
Wow. Okay.
And also, I didn't have a good intro that wasn't going to spoil anything.
All
ready,
right.
So
You're very concerned with spoiling stuff when the story is like a door shut
the problem is
loudly.
When I'm scared,
Someone tried to shut the door, but it shut too loudly. They thought it helped push it.
when I'm scared to not spoil something, it's because that's all there is to it.
Yeah. No. I
So
guess
if
that makes sense.
If I give a little teaser in the beginning, and that's it,
Yeah.
you don't really need to listen to the rest of the episode. Which is why, if you hear a teaser, that's how you know it's a banger episode.
Right. Because you wouldn't give away heat like that.
I wouldn't give away heat like that for free unless I knew I had more.
Yeah.
First one's free. Then you keep coming back for more. So it's Black History Month. This is the last episode of Black History Month.
First one's free, but you didn't give anything away, so nothing's free.
Well,
you got to pay for the whole thing
this case,
time.
no. In this case, no. Because if I give the first one away for free,
That's the whole
that's
one.
it.
So in this case, none are free.
Yeah.
Pay for the whole thing. Get out.
So this is the last episode of Black History Month.
R.I.P.
So I'm going out with a bang. The Windsor Hotel.
Yeah, like a civil rights leader. When
Civil-
the FBI sees him coming, you know?
And as we know, for anyone who's been listening to the last few Black History Month episodes, I can do whatever the hell I want.
That's true.
And
You could always do that, by the way.
That's true.
I've never once interjected.
I'm like extra allowed to do whatever I want now.
Okay.
Also, instead of talking about ghost slaves, again, I've said it every time, kind of a gross thing to do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna dunk on slavery states instead.
Yeah. We do end up sort of enshrining the ghosts of horrific Confederates.
Yeah, I was
sort of a
thinking about
dance.
that on the last
It is a delicate
episode.
dance. Yeah, we were talking mostly about a fucking guy who got his dick blown off in the Civil War.
Yeah. Well, luckily, no Civil War in this one.
Great.
Kind of.
Okay.
Most. I think.
Where are we in this one?
We are in Americus, Georgia.
Oh, yeah, Americus. I almost laughed at that because I thought you were trying to say Americas, Georgia or something. Americus, Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that like a desperate attempt to not get bombed in the Civil War? They were
Maybe.
like, we're called Americus. You can't do that.
I did see out of the corner of my eye you turn away from the microphone.
Yeah, Americus is just funny to hear for some reason.
And I thought you were gonna make some sort of like Americus and the fellas.
Yeah,
at
so
work
that's why
joke or
that's why I decided to turn away instead.
So yeah, we're in Americus, Georgia, and we're gonna get right into the history. This place was built in 1892. And it was the centerpiece of an effort to transform Americus into a winter resort for wealthy northern tourists, aka Florida.
Oh, okay. I get, sorry, a winter resort, meaning it's a warm place to go in the winter.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like,
Snowbirds.
there's not going to be any fucking snow down there. It's Georgia.
They're
It's a
like,
fucking
we want to
terrible
turn it into
idea.
a ski resort.
Yeah. It's 98 degrees and there's peach tea everywhere. Yeah. I also think that Oh my God, what was I gonna say? You like knocked it out of me by talking about the fucking winter resort. Every time you say 1892, I want to do Sail the Ocean Blue.
Me too.
Like the 92 is stuck in my head.
1492.
Yeah, no, I know, but all of them.
Is it? It's 14.
1492.
Right?
Yeah, that's when you Sail the Ocean Blue. But so I just keep thinking about that every time you say the year.
It's also 1892. What you gonna do? Solve that mystery.
Yeah. What's new, Scooby Doo?
Yeah. Yeah, so they basically they wanted to be Florida, essentially. They're like, we know people in the north get cold, especially when they're old. They're gonna come down to Americus.
They were rid of the Spanish flu, what Florida was to COVID in 2020. They were like, yeah, come fucking die on our beaches. Who gives a fuck?
Well, unfortunately, that goal never really panned out.
I'm shocked.
But this hotel did still have some regular clientele, so that they still made a little bit of money. There was a syndicate of 10 local businessmen.
Let's say syndicate.
There's a syndicate of 10 local
fucking
businessmen.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood meeting.
That was the first thing I thought when I read it. They were known as the Americus Manufacturers and Improvement Company, aka AMIC.
Oh my fucking God.
Or AMIC, and they were the original investors of this place.
We are the Americus Improvement Company.
In 1890,
we move in the shadows of Americus, Georgia.
They selected Swedish-born Atlanta architect G.L. Norman.
I was hoping for a goofier name.
Norman has two N's.
Yeah, but Sweden has a real chance for like a Gubor Florbendorp, like I wanted some heat from Giel or whatever his name is.
So I'm gonna show you really quick what the hotel looks like.
Oh, I thought you were gonna show me like a very Swedish looking man. Okay,
that's the hotel. Could you describe that to our Bink squad?
Like a brick color. It's it's got a big center spire sort of thing. It's bricks. It's very like.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like not stucco obviously, but it's got that sort of like natural brick sort of color, like clay color. And then otherwise it's sort of unremarkable.
It's a relatively normal looking hotel. I could get down with it.
Yeah, nothing that like jumps out as wacky to backy.
That's fair. Well, how much would you think a thing like this would go for in 1892?
You're asking how much I would buy a hotel for in 1892?
Or build a hotel. How much do you think it would cost to build something like this?
$150,000.
Well, their initial budget was $80,000. However, according to a different source, their budget was $150,000.
Am I the smartest person in human history?
Did you do any conversions in your head there?
I just thought about it, and that it happened. I might be a fucking genius.
1890.
That's crazy. I'm the smartest person who's ever lived. You were not impressed enough with that.
No, I am hiding my impression.
Okay,
I'm pretty impressed with that.
You should let me know. I want to be praised for that. I bang that.
You're right.
You just
wait. I can toot your horn.
Oh my lord! It's that Seabat song. But you must feel like that first person in like what was it, Davidson, who passed Steph Curry the ball?
Oh yeah,
is that where you went? Right, I think.
Yeah.
You threw him the ball and you're like, oh, he's at the
half court.
He's near half court. He'll step forward. Then you're like, he's shooting. It's going exactly in.
What? It didn't even touch the rim.
And you're like, well, okay, it was a fluke. I'll do it again. And then he just does it again. And you're like, oh my god.
What the fuck? So $80,000 in 1890 is about $2.8 million.
Yeah.
$150,000 back then was about 5.3.
Yeah. I was trying to work back from like what I assumed was expensive back then.
Yeah. That was very good.
Yeah. So I guess I do know. I do know how much it would cost.
Spot on. After first planning to call it the Alhambra.
Alhambra?
Just the Alhambra.
Oh, okay. That's like a Spanish thing, right?
Maybe.
Alhambra. There's like a guitar piece and stuff.
It's Spain. It's a place in Spain.
That's what I just said, man. What do you mean? It's a place in Spain? Yes. I meant Spanish.
I thought you meant Spanish language.
I meant Spanish like Spain. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, like it's a Spanish like place.
Well, again, spot.
It's like a region of Spain, right, or something.
Spot on.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I know that from classical guitar, from like Segovia and shit. There's a bunch of pieces that are like
Oh, okay.
Alhambra.
I do.
And
Classical guitar does seem like a Spanish only thing.
I mean, it like very. So also like Segovia is from Spain, or played a bunch of music from Spain,
Yeah.
and so like he's like the big guy, and so that's what. But like all the big pieces are like Asturias, which is like a region in Spain, Granada region in Spain. So it's all like it's all
Alhambra.
Spain. Yeah, it's all Spain, man. Spain up and down the damn thing.
And you know what? That kind of makes sense too, because the building now looks like maybe they were trying to get some Spanish
A little Spain
inspiration.
with it. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, right? It's got the like the clay bricky looking thing.
They said, "You mind if a group of 10 white guys speak a little Spanish?"
You mind if the AMIC committee speak a little Spanish?
They instead opted to name it the Windsor for fellow board member John T. Windsor.
They were like, all right, going Spanish was a mistake. Let's get as white as possible.
They probably couldn't figure out how to pronounce it, so
Yeah.
they were like, just name it after John.
Where's the Alhambra Hotel, please?
John Windsor was rags to riches story. And he became one of the most successful businessmen in Americus.
Yeah.
Not America, Americus.
This also feels like one of those things where like this is the one time period where you could do this if you were white and a man, and then they were like, "Yep." Also, no one else can do this anymore. We're closing this loop.
Yeah.
We're all rich, and now we're making sure no one else ever gets as rich again.
Yeah, pretty much. Pull the ladder
unless
up.
you make an app that makes something everyone does more expensive and worse, then you can be rich.
Or steals everyone's information.
Well, it's doing that too.
Oh, it's a 2-in-1.
Yeah.
The old 2-in-1
Yeah.
trick. By 1899, the AMIC declared bankruptcy, and the hotel was sold to jeweler Charles A. Fricker.
Yeah.
Fricker, I hardly know her.
Oh yeah. I bet he's saying frick all the damn time because it's in his name, you know.
I do. I think
Charles, you mother fricker.
I think the word frick is way funnier than fuck.
Yeah.
Like 10 out of 10 times.
I just love saying fuck so much that I don't think I could give it up.
That's fair.
I say motherfucker and it like makes me feel happy. That word is like a kiss on my lips. I have no idea. It's so wonderful to say.
But there's that video of like that kid who's like angry and he's yelling about Sonic or someone who criticized Sonic, and he's like, "You freaking fricks!" And that, to me,
that is funny.
comedy
I do
gold.
think a good frick in an SNL sketch, I'm sure is brings the house down. But you say fuck and you're like, I feel great.
Fuck is more powerful.
I walked outside one time at school and it started raining and I said, motherfucker. And a woman looked at me like I shot a child in front of her. She looked so scared of me. She was so caught off guard by me saying motherfucker to the sky.
Did she think you were saying it to her?
I don't know. I hope she did, I guess. But yeah, so, and the fuck has a lot of power. If you say fuck on TV, they get sad.
That's true.
Sabrina Carpenter sang it twice and nobody saw it and they got all bummed out. For a week.
Really?
Yeah, I think we're starting to give up on that. The SNL, someone swears in SNL accidentally.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember Jenny Slate said fuck, and it was on Fox News for like 2 weeks in my family's house.
Yeah.
And they were like, what happened to morality?
It's
and then
late
Sabrina
night-
Carpenter went up there and was like, fuck, fuck, fuck. And they were like, oh.
It's like late night TV. Let it go.
I think you should just be able to show anything on TV. Who cares? Let society collapse and at least have some fun. Everything already sucks. Might as well like be chill for a fucking minute,
Titties and dicks.
Exactly. I'm glad you got what I was going for, which is the hardcore pornography and more violence. Just show Predator and porn picture in picture all day on a channel,
I don't know how Charles A. Fricker would feel about that.
He would hate it. He's inventing some kind of cornbread that makes you sterile or something.
He's a real mother fricker.
Yeah.
He apparently did nothing with this place because it immediately was purchased by hotelier Howard Dayton in the 1930s and remained open as apartments until 1974, and it was eventually abandoned.
Yeah, hotelier is such an interesting job because it's
Maybe
like
hotelier, is that? Maybe
but it's just such an interesting thing because it's like you're just
Oh.
a guy who buys hotels.
yeah.
If you do it with houses, they're like, oh, you're a real estate guy, and then you do it with a specific kind of house, and they're like, you're a hotelier.
Well, it's
Hotelier.
that's when you're playing Monopoly, when you get into the end game, you
Yeah.
become a hotelier.
Hotelier. Yeah, hotelier.
Hotelier, I hardly know.
I hotel you what? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's cool to be a hotelier if you can afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I bet he passed go many times to get to the point where he could be a hotelier.
I'm going to guess he started the game with more money than other people.
Four houses on every block.
Monopoly, but one player starts with 4 houses on every block and $700,000 in the bank. Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what Charles A. Fricker was doing. He's a real mother fricker.
Well, he sold that shit immediately. So this is whoever the hotelier was.
Oh yeah,
David
Howard
Stinkington.
Dayton.
Yeah.
Howard Dayton. Yeah, so he abandoned it in 1974.
Yeah. So was it a hotel when he bought it, and then they just eventually converted it to apartments? Is that what happened?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, by a stroke of God, Jesus himself came down.
Okay.
And restored. Restoration began in the 1980s.
Yeah.
And the property is again a full-service hotel.
Wow.
So you can go there right now.
I will.
This episode's sponsored by the Windsor Hotel.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so it's a hotel now.
It's a hotel now. And prominent guests throughout the hotel's history include John L. Sullivan.
Who is that?
I think he was a boxer.
Okay. Not a great prominent guest start list.
William Jennings Bryan.
Oh, I love William Jennings Bryan. Genuinely love him.
Oh.
Like, I'm not even I'm being dead serious.
What's he known for?
Gilded Age politician. He ran for president multiple times. Famously, he was embarrassed in the Snopes trial, where a teacher got in trouble for teaching evolution in like Mississippi.
Okay.
Or at Kentucky, they were like, you can't do that. We teach about how God found it. And he was like, no, that's not what happened. I'm a science teacher. Shut the fuck up. And William Jennings Bryan was like, I'll go there to prove him wrong. And then got fucking bodied in court. And they were like, oh my God, you're so stupid. But he was almost the president a couple times. He like kept running.
Oh, what the hell?
But, really cool.
Oh.
He gave a famous speech, the Cross of Gold speech, where he like advocated for bimetallism or whatever, like returning to the gold standard along with silver or some bullshit like that. I mean, he's like, I don't think I agree with him politically, but I like him.
But like,
I like the Gilded Age.
His story is.
Could you ever have imagined that was the name that was going to leap out at me?
No.
I love the Gilded Age.
Well,
America was the coolest when it was the most shitty in the Gilded Age.
Maybe you'll like this next one. Eugene V. Debs.
Oh my God. You found the one guy I like more. He rocks, brother. Eugene Debs, my goat. This man was like, hey, you know what I should do right now? America's insane, psychopath country. Everyone's too rich. And the Civil War was like 30 years ago and we're all freaking out. He's like, I'm going to straight up run as a socialist. And they like put him in prison and shit.
Oh my God.
At one point, he got like a percentage of the vote, as an like actual honest to God socialist presidential candidate.
Like the most by definition socialist
like
of all time.
Bernie was like, oh, Democrat, socialist,
Yeah.
And people will do that. He was like, I am socialist party. Like the party is called Socialist in America, and he got like percentage points of the vote. Like that's insane.
Damn.
My goated.
I did not expect you to know. We got a stumper here.
Ariana Grande. Who?
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
No. Is he like a boxer too?
Yeah, I think he was like a president or something.
Yeah. Also the fucking GOAT, baby. New Deal.
FDR transitioned into Jimmy Carter.
Okay. Recently died. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Old ass motherfucker.
So yeah, Jimmy Carter and Rosalind, or is it Rosalind?
Yeah.
Carter?
Yeah, whatever.
They stayed at the
same hotel.
The same hotel.
Yeah. That video of him getting wheeled out to look at the sun. He was like 108. Was brutal.
That was rough to watch.
That was one of those where like if I look half that bad, you got to just shoot me in the head.
That's
as a
one where-
podcast co-host, you got to dome me if I look rough.
That's one where I was like, are they just like keeping him alive just so he can live
It
long
feels like they're
enough
like
to
pumping the blood through his body. Or some shit. Yeah. Is that all the guest list?
That's all the prominent
presidents?
guests.
A lot of presidents. Or would be presidents.
Two presidents, 2 would-be presidents, and a boxer.
Yeah, the boxer might not even be a boxer. I feel like that was a guess from you.
I think I read about that in a different article that I chose.
Who was
not
it? John McLaughlin?
John L. Sullivan.
John L. Sullivan.
Here, I'll look him up. John L. Sullivan, American professional boxer.
I wanted something so fucked up.
Oh wait, he's the
Ali.
fucking manly man guy.
He's
the fisticuffs
he's like
guy.
a bare knuckle guy. Wow.
He's got the fucking mustache.
He's the classic bare knuckle guy.
Yeah.
That's I don't know if you can call that boxing.
I mean, he's about to get clocked.
The Boston strong boy. He's a Boston boy. Never mind. You can call it. You can call it Boston. He died in Abington. I get pizza there sometimes.
With a last name like Sullivan.
I get pizza in Abington quite a bit. I wonder if I get pizza on his grave or something by accident.
Might.
Yeah.
You might have dropped a pepperoni slice right on his grave.
Shout out to a fucking Boston boy, dude. Just punching people.
I'm so thrilled that he is like the manly guy.
I just love
he's the fisticuffs guy.
I just love that in the late 1800s you could just be some dumb fucking Irishman who just punched people in the face from Boston.
And you're a You're a professional boxer.
Every sport before people who were good at it got involved.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I guess he's the most iconic person to stay at the Windsor. But some people who stayed at the Windsor maybe never left.
Yeah. I bet you these ghosts weren't showing up when fucking John Sullivan was rolling through.
Oh, no. They didn't want to get punched in the face.
The ghost is like, ooh, and he's like, who's there? See? Come here.
I'm going to give you what for.
Yeah. Put up your dukes right now, mister.
So, this Georgia haunted hotel accumulated its share of lost souls over the building's lifespan, whether operating as a hotel or as an apartment complex. Memories of its former tenants and guests remain a fixture of the old structure, permanently embedded in its fabric.
Fabric? What's
what
fabric?
This building was made of fabric.
Yeah, I was gonna say the fabric of the building. What does that mean? Did you write that fucking sentence?
No,
Okay.
no. This is. Oh, I forgot to specify this.
You mean the rugs? Take the rugs out.
The history came from vanishinggeorgia.com by Brian Brown.
Vanishing Georgia?
Yeah, and
Georgia's been vanishing? Are they okay down there?
Debatable.
I get to Atlanta, it's just an empty lot. Like, where the fuck is it?
Where is everything?
Where'd it go?
The hauntings are from Atlanta Ghosts. I did go back to AtlantaGhosts.com.
Is that one of the fucking blogs that look the same?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all by the same company, probably.
ChatGPT.
They all use AI art.
Yeah. Really cool. Really good.
So I did not write this. Possibly ChatGPT did.
Yeah.
Or an underpaid intern.
I hope everyone who's ever like told a ghost story to me on this podcast, as a guest, understands why I'm nice to them now. It's because the alternative is I have to look at the ugliest piece of fucking Bigfoot art of all time while I read the ghosts in Georgia weren't just scary; they were downright frightening.
They're revolutionizing the ghost haunting world.
That's such a good instinct. The ghosts are really scary. Here's a story that's a little more spookier with a lot more humor injected into it. Like, wow, thank you, ChatGPT. I appreciate it. Can you summarize a text from my sister but get it wrong? You're like, oh boy, can I.
From the Ellaville cashier believed to have stolen from a local bank before killing himself in one of Windsor's bathrooms.
Hell yeah. Is that the first killing himself in the story text?
I think so.
Hell yeah, dude. Don't put it kindly. Don't wrap up the words in any way. Don't say,
we don't mince words
commit
here.
suicide. Don't say taking his own life like you would say in this situation. Just say fucking killed himself.
Killian, this is this is Atlanta Ghosts.
Atlanta Ghosts don't fuck around, dude.
We don't fuck around.
Fucking Atlanta from Donald Glover here goes. What the fuck is this?
To the double murder that left a young girl and her mother dead at the bottom of an elevator
pieced by a bad guy. Like, what the fuck?
Enough tragedy has shaken the hotel to spawn all manner of apparitions.
Two tragedy.
3. Thank you very much.
Oh, what was the first one?
The guy who killed himself, but it's a mother-daughter. It was a double murder.
Oh, that's one tragedy. Sorry, sweetie. You don't get to tease that out into 2 tragedies. That's one tragedy. The Titanic sinking is one tragedy. It's not 3,000 tragedies or whatever.
Every individual is
Fuck you.
lost is a tragedy. The Windsor remains one of the most haunted hotels in Georgia.
I forgot it's called the Windsor,
et cetera, et cetera.
That's crazy. That's like a terrible name. It's wicked British. I just became Boston. I got so mad at England I became Boston for a minute. That's fucking wicked British, kid.
That's wicked British.
Yeah, Windsor, like the knot, like the tie.
Well, it's, it's named after John Windsor.
I don't give a fuck who he is. He's probably the guy who invented the tie. Not,
maybe he did. It's very possible.
Let me teach you Americans a simple knot.
Very simple.
Wow. We should name a hotel after you, man.
It's
That's
a simple 20-step knot.
First, you go, hold on. Stop. I can't do it if I'm face. I have to put it on the other person. Hold on. Let me stand behind you. Okay, go over, but then along train tracks alongside, and then you through, and then you go up and out. See? And you're like, no, I don't get it, man. He's like, up and out.
Dag nabbit, it's too short.
Okay, well, it's bunching up, but you can just, if you pull the bottom, oh no, that made it looser. Okay, never mind.
The Windsor knot.
Someone getting married is like clapping along to this section. That is what it's like to tie that thing.
Not every guest of
Not?
Oh shit.
Windsor, not every guest.
That's a good thing. That's a compliment. That's not a bad button press there. That's a good one.
Here's the part of the podcast where I make Killian scream with rage.
Maybe. Not every guest of the lavish hotel has checked out. Some.
Oh my fucking God. Can we ever have a hotel episode where they don't say that? It drives me fucking crazy.
I know, I said it as a bit earlier, but then...
it happens every time.
They put it in the thing.
It happened the last hotel episode we did in Skagway or whatever. It had that fucking line in it. Stop it. Stop the Hotel California line. I get it.
Some people
They don't check
leave.
out. I get it. No, I know. Oh my fucking God. There's a check-in and check-out process. But it's like, because the ghosts, they don't check out. Maybe they checked out and died after. So maybe they did check out.
Whoa.
I don't fucking know,
then
man.
came
Leave me
back.
alone. Also, it was an apartment for a while. For some guests, rent was never due because ghosts can't pay it.
Maybe they're squatters.
I just want a little creativity from the ChatGPT article,
agree.
please.
Some have become a fixture of its history, popping up occasionally to remind guests they aren't alone in the dark. Who haunts the Windsor is a loaded question with dozens of answers. Spoiler alert.
I like the guests forgot they were alone in the dark.
It's 4 answers.
Okay, yeah. Also,
if there's dozens of answers, they didn't tell me about it.
I've never been a guest in a hotel and been like, wow, am I alone in the dark here? I wish I know I must be alone in the dark. And then a ghost shows up and I'm like, whoa, I wasn't alone. My wife's there the whole time, baby.
I will say I'm typically surprisingly not scared of ghosts at hotels.
Every hotel just looks like shit, man. I'm more afraid of the hot tub not working ever. The fucking jacuzzi tub in the room never fucking doing what it's supposed to.
In Pennsylvania, it worked.
Yeah.
Worked real well.
That's true. We also moved past that fucking line where you talked about the ghosts are part of the fabric of the building or something.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going to say fabric of the building, you need to make sure you're not using it literally because they were like literalizing the building, the foundation.
Yeah.
And then talked about fabric. So don't literalize and figurativize the building with your fabric talk.
There's the tapestries.
Yeah, I'm telling them to straighten the fuck up.
Curtains and...
I know, but they weren't talking about that. They were talking about the foundation. Okay, so don't use the word fabric unless you mean it.
After all, with a guest list that's compiled names for decades, tragedy is
5
bound
names
to have
to be
struck.
specific.
Maybe the most notable eternal residents of the short-term accommodations are Emily May and her daughter, Emma. It's believed that in the early 1900s, Emily May, a housekeeper of the Windsor, got into a spat with her lover, a local politician.
Yeah.
In some versions...
I didn't make fun of this one because I had a feeling it was the double murder. So I've been lying back a little bit on this one.
I actually really... I'm going to point out how atrocious this is.
I don't want to call her a dumb bitch and then she gets slimed in an elevator with her daughter.
No,
I'm
no.
Back up.
I'm gonna point this out as being atrocious, especially considering what month it is. In some versions, she was African American.
Oh, okay.
It was an interracial relationship.
Ah, yeah.
I think that's bullshit. I think that they're trying to fucking put slander on my mixed race people.
Oh, okay.
This made it a relationship that I'm not reading that in the voice either. It made it a relationship that no early 20th century person would ever cop to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Again, bullshit.
Georgia, very anti-miscegenation at this point.
Keep your fucking mixed race slander stories.
I do want to be clear. I do want to be clear
stories.
that Georgia was not into mixed race people back then.
No,
Okay.
I know, but keep that shit out of my ghost stories.
This reeks of like are any of these people real?
Well, they definitely made it. I feel like they added that just to like make it more dramatic.
I feel like if it were real, I would know the race of the people involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
also not to pre-bink. That's my catchphrase now.
Yeah.
A couple other articles did some research on this. They could not find any names or any evidence that these people exist.
Is it a bummer for you that I figured out that happens every time? Like pretty early on in the Ghost Binkers show history, I started asking if people actually had died, and every time I looked up, we never found anyone. So is that a bummer? Originally, maybe a little bit, but as I've grown hardened, and now I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Of course. It sounds like you've grown hardened. Yeah. Of course, that's what it is. Describing having your spirit broken in a way that makes you sound tough somehow. Yep. Yeah, I'm actually crying because I don't care. Yeah, I should have known that.
Whatever led to their fight resulted in a double murder. Sadly, Emily and Emma were left dead at the bottom of an elevator shaft. Few guest accounts attest to the presence of Emily's spirit in the hotel. However, Emma's is often heard by guests playing in the hallway.
Yeah, they love kid spirits.
They
man.
love.
We got to
kid
get over our
spirits.
kid spirit thing a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know why kids would be more likely to fucking be ghosts.
Well, it's 'cause
Scientology.
they're more likely to have unfinished business.
Well, yeah, but they're also less likely to have left traces of their energy. You know, if I'm alive, I
They're
got
more of a tiny
20
energy.
years to drop a big load of energy on somewhere getting real
That's
pissed
true.
off. How mad can a kid get about being murdered? But a person, you got a fucking bunch of shit going on.
Well, kids would probably be more of a fear ghost.
They don't even know what's going on.
She'd be falling down the elevator shaft.
You think they got thrown into the elevator shaft? Is that what happened?
That's what happened, yeah.
They just said they were found at the bottom.
Yeah.
You're assuming they were thrown.
I think they were. I read other sources that said that they were.
I
like,
was
pushed
assuming
down
that
there.
they just shot them in the basement near the elevator.
Oh, damn. No, but I do. I think even later on in this episode, I will have a little bit more detail.
Was that your phone? Did your phone buzz? You can't have your phone buzzing during the fucking show.
I don't know where
I
my
thought
phone
it was my
is.
phone.
Hurry up and drink a glass of water.
That's crazy. You got an hourly water glass reminder? Is that what happens?
Yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
Can I say I bought the Apple Watch to because I wanted the stand-up reminder, but it just does it 50 minutes on the hour. So like,
oh, you can hack the system.
so like every hour it'll just be like stand up at 250, 350, but that's not like convenient, and it doesn't track like, let's say at 3:58 I get up and get a glass of water and I sit down at 4:02, I get 2 hours of standing credit. Even though I only stood up once in that 2, so I could potentially only stand up once in like a 3-hour span, but get credit for 2 of the hours, and that's like not healthy for me at all. That sucks.
Yeah, it's not helpful.
And it's also the worst thing ever. So I fucking hate Apple. I hate technology. I hate everything.
I also get the standing notifications and I go, fuck that shit.
Also, sometimes if I just like sneeze really hard, it's like, great job standing up.
Oh my God.
You did it.
Oh my God.
Is that me? Why do you have so many of these mean things? That's so mean.
It's fun.
You never freeze your dumbass shit.
I know. I always want to and then I forget.
Yeah.
I always
Just because I'm a little cutie sneezing in the microphone for some reason doesn't mean you can take it.
I editor promised to
Fuck you.
to add more me sound effects. I just thought it was a little self-indulgent. I could just make the sound myself.
What does that mean?
Well, like I don't need a soundboard to make me make a sound.
You could get
I
consent
just-
for
I
me
could
to
just
make
do
a
it.
sound if you wanted to play me forever, you know?
All right, this is my first sound that's going on the soundboard.
No. See, I don't like it. That's like when Pikachu is kind of sleepy and I ask her something and I go like, "Oh, are you hungry?" And she goes like, like that's all she can muster. A little, and I'm like, "Are you good, man?"
Earlier tonight, I was
Do a
able
big
to.
meow.
I could do a whistle tone little squeak, and now I can't do it
Those will
anymore.
all come and go. You know, it all comes and goes.
Why is that happening?
It all comes and goes. Something about subglottal pressure, and you need to have certain conditions, and blah blah. Same thing. I mean, if you wake up in the morning, you'll probably have a couple low notes you don't normally have. You know.
Yeah.
If you wake up, you're like, "Oh, bassman," you know. Or if you get sick. Yeah, if you wake up and get sick, you can go all the way down to the basement.
Oh,
with
yeah.
that shit, you know.
All right. Well, that little sound that I
Yeah.
made is going on.
I'm
going
so
on the
happy.
soundboard.
So anyway, they were pushed down the elevator shaft.
Yeah. As far as the other accounts that I read,
Because it's like an old school
are
elevator where
concerned.
you could just open the doors with no
I think
elevator.
so,
in there,
yeah,
which is
probably.
The stupid. We were so
That's
fucking
crazy.
stupid back
That's
then. We're so
crazy.
dumb.
So yeah, they hear Emma's ghost playing in the hallway. The spirits have piled up over the years, from the dedicated employees like Floyd Lowry, who refused to leave even after death, to the businessman said to have taken his life in his third-floor room. Ghostly.
Oh, he takes his life.
He takes his
The other
life.
guy kills himself, shoots
I
himself in the
can't
fucking
tell
head,
if they're
but he takes
referring
his
to the
life.
same guy or not. Like this was a cashier who stole money, but then there's a businessman, but they both killed themselves.
Well, one took their own life. the other dirtbag killed himself.
Oh, you know, he stole money.
Yeah, no
so-
respect. The guy stole $83, which is like $214 today, and he shot himself. And they're like, "What a fucking evil man!"
Ghostly images appear in the lobby mirror, and guests have heard voices filling empty halls.
Some kind of freaky one-way mirror situation.
I do think the voices filling empty halls is probably just like
The voices
the way
from down the hall.
way the hallway works. Probably.
Oh, there's voices from other people. Yeah, yeah. I do think whenever it's like a place with a lot of people, the sound ones get like way less convincing. For
that
me.
one's tough.
If you're in a house by yourself, I'm like, okay, well at least sound. But as soon as it's like any kind of place with other people, I'm like, you could just be here. You could just be not used to hearing people.
If guests want to experience the unexplainable, they'd best stay on the 3rd floor. It's here where much of the unexplained activity is centralized. You know, 3 is the witching hour.
Yes.
3 is a magic number.
Yep.
Yes, it is. It's a magic number.
Yep.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. The Trinity.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Yeah. The best way to jokes, rules of threes.
That's
comedy rule
also
of
very
threes.
true. Very true. I have a little section called If We Have Time, and the answer is yes, we do have time.
We have always time. We're a podcast that you charge, or you're in charge of the time. So you could always, I don't understand how we wouldn't have time.
So I found...
We somehow talked for 3 hours about the guy who shot himself in the head. One sentence about the guy who killed himself.
I found on WeirdSouth.com a
Weird South?
Weird South.
The whole of the South.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like spooky South Coast. Only
Okay,
weird
but
South.
that is a condensed area. Weird South is like 12 states,
Yeah.
15 states potentially, depending on what they're considering. You know?
if you want to like do the math, it's like 25.
Well, you know,
I know it's not perfect. I know there's a lot
also,
more.
you know, you can't. I don't know if you can
northern-
call Texas the South. You know,
They're kind of their own country.
That's the Wild West, baby. Yeah,
They're kind of their own country.
Yeah, you know, but you know, so there's southern states that aren't the South.
Yeah.
But even still, that's like a lot of landmass.
Oh yeah. Well,
The weird in Alabama can't be the same as North Carolina. You know, it's got to be different weird.
I would think so. Yeah. I think they would be different, but
New Orleans weird is a whole damn different thing.
I guess it's kind of like New England. You know, New England.
No, it's not. New England's little by
Yeah,
comparison.
New England's little.
Also,
yeah,
you
I
know,
can't defend.
I
Weird South.
I think New England. Maybe this is just my New Englander speaking. We're a much more
Cohesive,
centralized presence. That like we are all. I'm much more similar to someone in Maine, a Mainer, if you will, than someone in with different
I would
parts of the South. I
say
feel
that New England is basically Massachusetts, and all the rest of the states are copying us.
yeah, losers.
You're being called out.
Yeah.
Come at me, Connecticut.
Well, don't talk about Connecticut. That fucking Yankees fan, dirty ass fucking state. Get out of here.
Yeah, they want to be New York so
Yeah,
bad.
oh, I love Derek Jeter. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you.
So I found this story. It's a first-hand story written by Sheree Dastug.
Charade that boy.
Sheree Dastug Cohen. Dastugue? It's Dastugue.
They stug you.
Just yeah.
They stag you. So that's just the guy's name. You find that entrancing. You find it.
It's just
enchanting.
really hard to say.
Yeah.
Something strange happened on the 3rd floor of the historic Windsor Hotel,
Wow, what a lead-in.
a Victorian gem in the heart of downtown Americus, Georgia. Room 333 was mentioned, as well as the now defunct staff elevator.
I don't think architectural styles are well defined enough for me. That's Victorian?
Yeah, that doesn't really look
I mean, I
Victorian
guess
to
like
me.
the roof a little bit, but like the everything, I don't know.
I am going to push back on that being a Victorian.
I don't know shit
I'm willing
about
to
it.
be wrong.
I just don't know anything about architecture, and I think it's all a crock of shit.
I'm
you know?
choosing to be wrong. If that is Victorian, it sure don't look
I feel like
it.
they call every building fucking everything.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Buildings used to have one style when I was a kid. Now they got all different ones.
That's the deep south rotunda
Neo-contemporary
architect style.
If they talk about like slatted roofs or gabled roofs, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
In fact, a friend who took the local ghost tour.
The logical. It's me leading the tour. Yeah, they're not real. This is where the ghost would be if it was real, but it's not because it's fake. Here's a math problem to do while we walk around.
A friend who took the local ghost tour approached that elevator only to have it rock as if it were in service. Needless to say, she had a fright, as did all
What
of
does
the
that
folks
mean?
on her tour.
It rocked.
Like it was being used, like the.
I think it just moved because it's a fucking old shitty elevator.
But it's defunct.
Yeah, I think it's just a poorly maintained old elevator that they show ghost people with, and she stepped in, it moved. That's like the. Why are you scared of that? Jesus Christ, man! Get a
had a
fucking
fright.
grip,
She had a fright.
dude. I have to. These people vote. I'm on the highway with these fucking people. Come on, man. Get serious.
I was staying on the other side of the gorgeous old hotel, but when I used my ghost app on the hallway, where both haunted sides are located, lots of activity popped up, mostly in twos.
I am out on the ghost app.
The word mirror always appeared.
Yeah. From the spooky word list on the ghost app? It's one of 93 words that can appear that are spooky. Yeah.
So we've established there are a few topics that
I know which ghost app she's using. She's using like the Oculus, where it has lists of like preset words and certain like environmental triggers. Like the Oculus is the fancy tool version of it.
Yeah.
But it's one of those apps where it has a list of preloaded words and like certain environmental. It scans for things, and then ideally is what it would do. It's a phone, so it just plays shit at random.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe this was an older app, but this was written in 2021.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, no, I am correct, unfortunately.
But
this is an iPhone.
This is
the iPhone 13 Pro.
This is one of the
Max, because she's old, so it's big.
This is one of the rare specific areas where I like push back really hard.
Yeah.
Every single app for finding ghosts is bullshit.
Yeah. Also, I sort of understand why a ghost could make a room cold. Like, I get that, like, the ghost energy works with cold, whatever. I don't get how the ghost would know that I don't get how the ghost would know that's equivalent to mirror on your ghost app. You know what I mean? Like, the ghost is like, oh fuck, okay, that's the Neo Oculus 2 app on the App Store. So that one, 63 degrees will get me mirror. And they like that's so fucking stupid. Why would the ghost know how to fucking use your app to talk to you?
Well,
at least the flashlight, I get that the ghost could figure out the slapping, but like I just whacked the table because I'm mad. But like, why would the ghost know what environmental signals trigger the words?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is
the proprietary ghost app words.
This is the thing where like, this is me being as genuine and like trying to believe as possible, assuming all the other stuff is true. Ghost apps are still bullshit because you legitimately, like you said, can just pre-program it to do whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
It can use your GPS to find out where you are.
Even beyond that, they only want to steal your location data.
But like people are always like, oh, whenever I go into this room, this word pops up. Yeah. It's using your GPS.
Also,
it knows where you are.
Like the reason the word mirror is in there at all is because they know mirrors scare people.
Yeah, they program a bunch of scary words.
Everyone's scared of mirrors.
Some random ones, so they can be like, see, that didn't.
Oh, that one said cheese. Yeah, but then the rest of it's like murder, slave, mirror, die, and it knows you're in Georgia. It's like, here's all the fucking the Georgia ghost words.
Yeah,
interracial couple, mine shaft.
There's also
elevator.
There are zero features of a phone that match any sort of other ghost hunting
when
equipment.
I sneeze, my phone thinks I stood up, so I'm not believing in its ability to detect environmental anomalies.
So I cannot get down with ghost apps at all, and I would encourage any believers who do use ghost apps, you gotta find something else.
If you're using a ghost app, you might as well use ChatGPT and be like, tell me there's a ghost here. And I'd be like, that's a great instinct. What you're feeling is a spiritual psychic awakening.
I feel so strongly.
You're powerful.
I feel so strongly against ghost apps that I'm willing to believe the other things work.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
If you stop using a ghost app.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So that's our rant on ghost apps.
Yeah. Get them out of here. Uninstall.
Use your fake ghost technology. Pay $180 for the fake ghost technology instead.
I will make one amendment. If you're just doing it just for fun, fine. That's fine.
I will make one.
It is stealing your data.
I will make one counter amendment. Do not do stupid shit for fun. That is worthless. Okay. Do not give in to don't see the bad movie and be like, well, it's just a popcorn. Have a little respect for yourself. Do not believe in ghosts because the ghost app. Just go there and live your life normally. Okay.
I feel like
if you get haunted, great.
I feel like I know one specific person who thinks that the horse girl anime game is stupid.
Yeah, but they're wrong. It's good. But that's a defensible piece of art, okay? Look, if someone said, "Oh, I was in the hotel playing Uma Musume Pretty Derby, and I got really unlucky on my polls, and I think the ghost was fucking my polls," I would believe that before I would believe the fucking that the ghost word said mirror on purpose. Like, I don't. It's just ridiculous. But don't I don't know. Well, you're gonna pay $2 for the fucking ghost app that steals your data, that is dog shit.
Yeah.
That just plays the spooky words randomly. Like, who cares? Just don't even bother. Find the ghost with your bare fucking hands, like the pioneers used to do. You know, a ghost is going to appear without the app if it's a ghost.
Yeah, put on a blindfold, reach out, looking for it, and just
if
squeeze.
if you're like, and if you don't have the fucking gift to see ghosts, sorry. Make friends with the real ghost seer. You know.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Me.
Yeah,
I'm tapped in.
So I was eager to know more when I took the Americus Haunted History Tour with native
And this is
historian
Americus.
Steve Short.
Americus Haunted History Tour.
Yes.
Okay, because it sounded like you said America's Haunted History.
Oh,
so it sounded like she was taking the
Americus.
entire America under her wing.
She's going all over
Yeah.
America.
I'm in Boston. Wow.
When we reached the Windsor Hotel, Short paused on the front steps and explained its history.
Oh, his name is Short.
Steve Short.
Okay, because I was like, short paused. Is she using a new phrase? Short pause, front steps. You know, I was like, oh.
Then mentioned the lobby mirror where people have witnessed unusual faces in its depths. I immediately thought of the word I caught on my ghost app. So this is a classic case of confirmation bias.
Yeah, she was in the hotel, saw the word mirror, went on the tour. They came back by the hotel on the tour, and then he talked about the mirror, and she said, oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's great, man.
Ooh. I might be giving the devs of these apps too much credit, but I wonder if they do like have locations that are known for ghost tours and the phone listens to the people who are talking.
I think.
And then it repeats words.
I think you are giving them too much credit, to be honest. I think mirror is just a spooky ghost word.
That's what I would do if I made the app.
I genuinely, like, a bunch of adults are scared of mirrors.
Yeah.
It's a piece of glass.
Yeah.
And not like, I don't mean the fucking hotel girlies who like triple lock their doors with the weird mechanisms so they don't get killed in their hotel room and they like check the mirror 11 times for two-way mirrors. But there's people who are just
spooky.
regular scared of mirrors. It's just a piece of glass.
I'm
man.
scaredy pants of
It's a piece of
mirrors.
reflective glass.
I'm scared that my
What are you
mirror
afraid of?
my mirror person is going to reach through the glass and strangle me.
First of all, you can make out with your mirror person. Why would he strangle you?
I don't know if he swings that way.
Do you? Then the mirror person does too.
I don't.
Anything you feel, he
I don't.
feels
So
too.
does he?
Okay, well then, look, I can't help you if you're both homophobic. If you and your mirror person are both homophobic,
What
that's
if
on
my
you.
mirror person kisses me and I like it?
Good, good. Yeah, I mean that'd be funny to explain to your family. You're like, yeah, this is Robert. He throws left-handed. You know, it's your name backwards.
I'd have a lot of explaining to do to Amy.
Well, she'd figure it out.
Wait,
I've seen Mickey 17. She'll make use of it.
if I kiss Amy's mirror person and she kisses my mirror person, is it okay?
This is like the cool way to have a foursome, but not get in trouble. This is the way to DP your wife and have it be okay. Okay. Have you seen Mickey 17?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she fucks the two clones.
Oh, that's right.
So you can do that, basically.
I feel like that was a little.
I assume me and my Mickey. What?
That was a little gray area there. I feel like it's borderline.
Did
cheating.
you associate with the fucking little cuck clone? That's so lame, dude. That scene happened and I was like, yeah, I'd be the cool one. I'd be the fucking naughty clone. I wouldn't be the loser who's like,
It's
I'm
weird
scared.
because I 100%. Oh wait, no, it's all coming back to me. I was gonna say I totally watched that movie and I could not remember like what happened in it.
Yeah.
But then I remember that there's the creatures and the.
Yeah, the slugs. But yeah, so I think that I would get along with my mirror person because they're just me.
Yeah.
But backwards. So we would have a lot of fun.
But see, that's the thing is like I consider myself a good person. I would say I'm chaotic good, so that means my mirror person is lawful evil.
I consider myself right down the middle, so I feel like I'm getting the same
Oh, well,
person.
so
Yeah,
you're-
no,
you're
exactly.
fine. You're
I
fine.
feel like
I'm
we're
fine.
gonna be doing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga team attacks on people.
So yeah, this woman had a little confirmation bias, and
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, it shows you 100 scary words, and then whatever scary word he comes back and says the next day is gonna,
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
we then proceeded.
Also, it's just glass. I don't know why ghosts are weak to mirrors in this world we live in.
well, we know that they can.
I know the
create
Devil's
a
Toy Box. No, I know, but I'm
Devil's
asking,
Toy
like,
Box.
I guess I was too enthused with it to ask this question at the time, but like, why do ghosts get trapped
sucked-
by mirrors?
sucked into mirrors.
Why do they bounce off mirrors? I don't understand.
They should probably bounce off.
And how do
if
they
I'm
go
being
in
honest.
mirrors if they can bounce off, if they can get stuck in them? You know what I mean? Like,
Realistically,
I don't really get it.
like if I'm thinking about like if a ghost is energy and light is energy, a ghost should bounce off
the
of mirrors.
fuck are you talking about? If a ghost is energy and light is energy,
Well, okay.
there's like other kinds of energy.
So ghosts bounce off of mirrors.
Light isn't the
because
only
light
energy.
bounces off of mirrors.
Okay.
Ghosts are
Are ghosts
partially
light?
light? They're partially light because you have to be able to see them.
Well, some people can't though, so maybe they're not light. Maybe there's something else.
Oh, that's fair. I still would think.
Maybe ghosts are gravity, and some people are more sensitive to gravity and can see gravity in some way.
Oh,
How's that?
gravity's not energy though.
Yeah, it is. Gravity is like the most energy of all. Gravity's like some kind of fundamental energy bullshit.
It's a force, but is a force energy?
These are questions you got to have Brian Cox, noted physicist Brian Cox, on to ask him.
Yeah, I'll reach out to him.
Explaining it to us like we're toddlers. We're too stupid to read a book.
I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm gonna have him settle this for us.
He might. He's really nice. I'm sure he would.
We then proceeded to the third
I
floor.
forgot there was a fucking ghost
where
story still going.
Short related the story of the housekeeper who was pushed down the staff elevator by an angry lover. The housekeeper's daughter clung to her mother, so she perished in the fall as well.
That's the people.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they're the ones who fell.
Right.
There's a quote. The lover shoved the woman. The little girl grabbed her mom's hand and they fell in an empty elevator 3 floors to their death.
That's not what happened. That's a movie. What he's describing is like a movie scene. That's not how it would have happened. I don't care. Like this is either like a much more violent crime or a much weirder thing than like she falls and grabs her hand and they spin around and they fall backwards and a flower petal lands on them after. Like, I don't know.
it takes
yeah.
It takes 30 seconds for them to reach the bottom.
Yeah, they
fall in
they slow down.
motion.
There's a beam of light coming through the ceiling. I don't go, whatever.
They say to this day, you will hear the footsteps of a little girl running up and down this hallway.
Why doesn't she fall up and down the elevator shaft? Why do ghosts get trapped some places and not others? This is my question for ghost people out there.
That's a good question.
I've had it forever. What decides where you get trapped?
I'm gonna add that to
we
the
always
list
get a
of
non-committal
ghoulish
answer. We get a
questions.
non-committal answer every fucking time. Why, if I die somewhere, am I trapped? Sometimes dead there. Sometimes I get to walk around. Why do some ghosts get stuck when they get murdered and some ghosts don't? It's my question.
Okay.
Why can Lizzie Borden's mother go up and down the stairs and make the bed when she got fucking domed up
That's true.
on that couch?
Oh, that was the father on the couch.
Fuck. She was in the bed?
She was in the bed.
Okay. Why is she making the bed? She should be lying
But
there
where is she getting
domed
the
up.
laundry from?
Exactly.
She's got to go to the laundry
Why is she
room.
turning into Metroid's Shadow Ball?
Rolling up the stairs.
Yeah.
The front desk clerk here has told me that they've had a lady come down at 2 or 3 in the morning, and she said, "Would you please tell the little girl to stop running down the hallway?" The clerk looked at the book and said, "Ma'am, there's no little girl on the 3rd floor tonight."
Yeah. The trick of that ghost story, the clerk is actually the ghost.
Oh, fuck.
The little girl was actually real and very disruptive. The clerk was a ghost.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Holy shit.
You talk to a clerk at 3 in the morning? We don't have night clerks around here. That desk has been empty for 50 years.
God damn.
Once the lights on the 3rd floor hallway stopped working.
Wow. Ghosts.
One time, every light on this floor, all the power went out for no reason and nobody could explain it.
He said.
They went through and tightened the light bulbs and the power comes back on. So someone unscrewed the light bulbs, but security didn't pick up anybody doing that.
I'm going to move past that one, if that's okay with you.
Point 1, ghost.
Yeah, I'm just going to let that one just go, if that's okay. The idea of like the old building just kind of falling apart doesn't occur to them at any point.
But
It
all
has
the
to be
light
ghosts.
bulbs were unscrewed.
I think probably like there's some bullshit with the circuit chain, and one came unscrewed a little bit, and they just had to check them all.
Maybe it was an earthquake.
Also, like, why? Whatever. Why would that be their instinct
What?
to screw the light bulbs back in if all the lights went out? I would assume there's like an electrical problem.
I guess I would check the circuits first.
So my guess is that they know that it's all wired together in some weird way.
Maybe
and
there's
so they were
like
like,
a-
oh, we have to check the light bulbs because that's probably what happened. And then you know what I mean? Like
Maybe the electrician that they called was like, did you try
turning it off and turning it
unscrewing
on
and
again?
screwing in
Yeah.
the light bulbs again?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, fuck, they were already unscrewed. What the hell? Ah, frick.
Ah, fricker.
I used the ghost app while Short was talking.
my fucking
and
God.
again, 2 dots appeared.
Don't use it while he's telling you the ghost story.
2 dots appeared regularly around where we stood, just opposite the staff elevator.
They're playing Ghost Pokemon Go.
Okay, you know what? When you put it that way, the ghost apps
2
do
dots.
sound kind of fun.
2 dots. Yeah, so it's like a ghost detector.
Yeah.
That's so stupid,
That sounds
man.
kind of fun.
She's spinning the fucking the hotel gym badge while he's yapping.
She's doing
Yeah.
the spin curve throw
She's
to catch the ghost.
She's walking as far either way of the tour group as she can because it doesn't log it if you don't get far enough in the time.
She's like, fuck, I'm all out of Devil's toy boxes. I just got a rare ghost and I can't catch it.
The words I got this time were fighting and pull.
Room 333 is notorious for being haunted, but Short doesn't know why.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't know. She doesn't get it. Fighting the boxer. It's John Sullivan's ghost.
And pulled because the girl got pulled into the elevator by holding on to her mom.
It's the pull of socialism. It's Eugene Debs. He's pulling America into the devils of socialism.
He's a ghost that they didn't even talk about. He's pulling the strings in there.
Yeah.
Visitors have noticed items being moved and heard weird noises. Before we left the haunted third floor, Short mentioned that Floyd Lowry, who we've mentioned before,
Yeah, the caretaker who refused to quit
who worked
even after
at
he
the
died.
hotel years ago, may still remain. He never drank alcohol in his lifetime, so the hotel named its pub in his honor.
That's so rude.
I know, that does seem kind of rude.
He died a virgin, so we named our brothel after him to mock him every day. I just think that every once in a while on this show, you tell me a bunch of stories, and then you tell me a separate thing that is actually where all the stories came from.
And
I feel like you've told me every one of these stories twice because this lady is where the first article got all their stories from.
that's possible.
You know what I mean?
That is possible.
Yeah, so that happens like a fair amount. So we accidentally sometimes just taste down the lineage of these ghost stories through blogs.
There's a lot of other blogs that also say these same things. So unfortunately, all the stories are just kind of incestuous.
Yes.
We don't really know where they start,
what I'm saying
but they
is-
all just share the same story.
We're chasing. Basically, this is how the AI sources its material is just by pulling
I
it
was
from
desperate
websites.
to find like a single other story.
I'm not blaming you.
No, I know. I'm
blaming
saying
the fake ghost
I'm helping
stories.
illustrate how incestuous it is. There's just nothing
Thank you for
else.
helping illustrate.
Last line of this story.
Floyd's a happy spirit, Short added.
Great.
Happy guy. That
Yeah,
Floyd.
working forever.
Working forever.
Happy as a clam.
Naming a pub that
Yeah.
he would never go
Yeah.
to after him.
A place that he would have hated, named after him, working forever until he's dead, and again, the second time dead.
Yeah.
Great. Shout out to him.
And my favorite part of the episode.
The ending.
Is this a business twist?
No, everything's great. Bye.
Probably.
See ya.
It probably is.
Yeah, you look at the website for this one and skim through it, not read half of it.
I don't even know if I looked at the website.
It says America's biggest ghost hotel, and you have like your hand over the ghost thing. I don't see it for some reason.
I think. Oh no, I did look at this one. Here, I'll pull it up.
Why is it called Vanishing Georgia? Is something wrong with Georgia?
I don't know.
The Windsor Hotel. Oh,
There's a Windsor
COVID-19
Hotel.
protocol. They don't update this fucking thing.
Yeah, they don't really. Here, I'll do a little. I didn't do this last time. I'll just search for ghosts. No ghost on the homepage.
Great.
Pretty good. I'll go to the history.
Oh, this is gonna have ghosts.
No ghosts on
Wow.
here. They have it separated by multiple tabs. But there's not really any section in here that would have a ghost.
Yeah, it sounds like maybe the town is more into the ghosts
I
than
think
they are.
so. Like area attractions might have like a ghost tour thing.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
Wow.
They're
Anthony
clean
Ghost.
as a whistle. They're squeaky clean.
Yeah. Anyway, so-
except
yeah, they are,
for the fact that I think it's still good marketing for them.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the thing we land on with a lot of these hotels is like it's probably good to have a couple ghost stories floating around just to get the occasional ghost person in.
A little guerrilla marketing. They don't probably put it on their page,
Yeah.
but because they want to seem official, but
Right.
they might leak a little rumor or something.
Yeah, benefit from a little like ghost juice out in the world.
Also, I did go on their TripAdvisor.
Yeah.
Again, to see what there were. There were a lot of people talking about them, but a lot of people were like, I didn't really see anything.
Yeah.
But there is this last part that was a response by the hotel
Yeah.
to somebody talking about the
Okay.
hotel being haunted.
Lastly, the hotel may be haunted, but only if you want it to be. Thank you again, and we hope to see you soon. Kind regards, Vic Patel.
That's not true. That's not how it works. No, that's not true. It's either haunted or isn't. You can't pick. It does feel like also the one of the clerks mentioned a ghost, right? When she came downstairs, when I tell the kid to shut up, she was like, "Oh, that's a ghost."
No, they just said, we don't have any kids here tonight.
That's not true. She said, "Oh, that's the ghost kid," because there's no way. First of all, what? You think
There's no little girl on the third floor
No
tonight.
shot with the hotel clerk. Be like, "There's no children in the wing of it." Like they don't fucking know.
Yeah,
they'd
no
be
one's
like,
really
"I don't.
keeping track
Okay, I can send someone up." Like,
Because also, how many parents you think are
know.
buying
Checking in with
two
the kids
adults,
or not.
two adults,
Exactly.
and then sneaking the kid in?
well, you don't have to You don't have to pay for kids at a hotel
Sometimes
separately.
you do.
Do you? Like a dog fee?
Probably. I don't know.
No, I think you get like beds. You get like I need a room with 2 beds.
Yeah.
And then you can 10 people in there for like give a fuck.
Sometimes though they're like, "Hey, I saw you sneaking
This is not
16 kids into this
not-
hotel
This
room.
is not one of those joints.
Are you having a secret birthday party in there? Because you have to pay the birthday party fee."
Mr. Epstein sneaking in 16 kids? Jesus Christ! Yikes!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
I agree. Fish from SpongeBob. Jeffrey Epstein is a bad guy.
So, I think it's time for us to get into our Bink difficulty scale.
Yeah.
But I also think that once again we can kind of give this one a 1 insta-bink.
Yeah. I mean, I've insta-binked everything with a 1, so 1. Wow, the gavel came down.
It is spoken.
Yeah. I mean, it's just great. I'm glad there's a kid who's dead.
I don't really have any...
I'm glad that guy killed himself or whatever, and now he's a ghost.
I don't have any reason to give this one an insta-bink except for the fact that
Not vibing with it.
just not vibing with it.
And also, you can do that this month.
I can
get wild with it.
I don't like... Oh, you know what it is? I don't like that they're slandering my mixed race people.
Right, yeah. You're the worst pro-ghost host of all time, for the record. You're the least pro-ghost host of all time.
I would say that I'm the most fair.
I think you're the... Well, yes, I would agree, but only because you agree with me all the time. Because
No.
ghosts aren't real.
In this case, they just have failed to convince me.
All right, give them the real important info, Trev. Give the people at home the real shit they need to know.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Ghost Binkers. Did you know that at ghostbinkers.com you can do all of the Ghost Binker things? And that means following us on TikTok and Instagram, at Ghost Binkers. And what would we find there, Killian?
Funny reels of us doing bits, clips from the show,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Probably a link in the bio to the ghostbinkers.com.
Eventually,
Kind of a loop.
eventually maybe some skits. Not there yet.
Yeah, maybe additional
Eventually.
content if we ever, get people who like us enough
Yeah.
people who like us. Yeah.
And some behind the scenes stuff,
we can
mostly
expand.
on Instagram.
We can expand when we're ready to.
Yeah.
When you guys do your job and get listeners here, then we can expand.
Email us, ghostbinkers@gmail.com.
Uh-huh.
You can share a story
I know
with
email's
us.
kind of old school, but maybe you can have ChatGPT write you an email or something.
Yeah.
So you have
Some
to think
people
of-
prefer email
You don't have to
these
think
days,
about it.
you know? They can, actually, Gmail writes it for you these days, you know?
That's a great point.
You can share a story with us,
Please
request
do.
a topic,
Please
argue
do.
with us.
Please do.
Or if you just want to say hi.
You can do that.
If you want to slander my mixed race people,
I wouldn't attach your name to
don't-
this email.
don't-
I
yeah.
would maybe use a pseudonym.
I'm going to out you.
I would use the official Mothman email or whatever the fuck to do that.
And lastly, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts.
Please do.
I said Apple Podcasts this time.
Yeah.
I'm giving them a little grace.
Wherever you listen.
Wherever you listen.
Spotify, Apple, whatever you're into, that's where you should leave it.
It's got to be 5 stars though. Otherwise, they do push me down an elevator shaft.
Genuinely, just 4 stars is worthless.
4 stars. Well,
It's
yeah.
like Uber. 5 stars means I like this podcast. 4 stars means I think these hosts should die.
And then they act upon
Yeah,
that.
and then Apple will be like, we're never showing this to anyone ever again.
They push me down the elevator shaft, but Killian then grabs onto me and falls
I
down
fall too.
as well.
Yeah. As I fall, I let go of a daisy that floats up into the light, while a fucking Imagine Dragons song plays or whatever fucking arcane scene we're imagining.
And lastly,
Finally,
because I said lastly, share the show with a couple of
Please
friends.
do.
Again, that's how we are able to grow and do other things.
Preferably people who
The
like
fun stuff.
People who like listen to podcasts weekly.
Podcast friends.
Real freaks.
You know podcast friends. Everyone has a podcast.
Yeah, people
podcast
with
friend.
nothing better to do, but then listen to the show.
Yeah.
So
Thank you to the authors of these articles.
Yeah,
links to the stories we read will be found in the Ghouly Bites section of the episode description.
yeah, if you want to just re-experience the same 2 stories for some reason.
There are pictures. They're pictures, so you can
wow.
look at the pictures.
You can see the guy who shot himself.
You can see.
You
Well,
can see the aftermath.
don't go
of
to
the bank robber who shot himself.
Don't go to Atlanta Ghost. That's just AI pictures. But the Weird South has some actual pictures that you can look at.
I knew they were better.
And that's it for this episode. We will catch you on the next episode.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I hate Monopoly.
Oh, I love it.
I one time as a kid got Monopoly on the computer, and then it was like the real rules where you auction properties if you don't buy them.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
I was fucking flummoxed. I was so scared of that as a child. I was like, what the fuck?
An auction?
I was like, I gotta turn this off now. What do you mean?
Yeah, you can lose all your money.
I was like, I
at
don't
an
want this
auction.
house. And then the computer man stole it. I was like, what the fuck? For $80?
Yeah.
I would have bought it for 80.
You can get some real deals.
But he would run me up, and then I was like, okay, what I'll do is I'll land on the house. I won't buy it. I'll go to auction and buy it for 90. And then he ran me to fucking 280. You know, I was like, oh my god, I'm getting destroyed by the fucking
They know
Monopoly
the game. They know
man.
how
Yeah.
it works.